Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thursday, August 17, 2023. On Days of Our Lives today, Ava's idea astounds Rawlings, Kate reflects about Victor, and Xander mourns his uncle's loss, but Steve retains his affection. Rawlings goes to Sean's office and demands that he arrest Paulina Price for assault. "You want me to arrest Paulina Price because she poked you in the chest?" Sean asks after watching the footage. "She poked me hard," Rawlings says in response. "He nearly collapsed backward. He also has a sternum contusion, according to his doctor." Sean believes they should prioritize greater priorities, but Rawlings announces that if he wants to keep his job, Paulina will be handcuffed by the end of the day. Belle pays a visit to Abe at Steve and Kayla's house. He requests her assistance in regaining his job and removing Clint Rawlings from the mayor's office. Paulina approaches Abe and apologizes for rushing him into the press conference when he wasn't prepared. Abe assures her that it was his choice, and he is now refusing to allow Rawlings to convert Salem into a dictatorship. Belle warns that Rawlings may attempt to discredit Abe and make his life unpleasant. Paulina proposes that they wait till Abe regains his memories. Abe is unsure when this will occur. He will not stand by as Rawlings violates the rights of his constituents. Belle has a thought. Roman informs Kate Sedley that Victor has died at Brady's pub. As Kate mulls over the facts, Roman observes that she has a lot of water under her bridge with Victor. Kate recounts how they continually burned down that bridge, but they genuinely did love each other once upon a time. Despite the treachery and retribution, they always came together when someone they cared about was in danger. Kate refers to them as kindred spirits, but Roman is her true love. Victor, Roman knows, understood her better than anybody else. Victor Kyriakis, whether you liked him or despised him, will never be replaced, according to Kate. Roman promises to be there for Kate when she phones Philip after they toast Victor. She has no intention of telling Philip and risking his return to Salem. He'd be arrested for arranging Brady's phony death. Due to his mental disorder, Roman believes he might plead not guilty. Kate is concerned that Brady may retaliate. Roman cautions Philip that he might find out anyhow. He backs down when she still refuses. He, on the other hand, will not stop attempting to reason with her. "Good luck with that," Kate sarcastically says as they embrace. Steve informs Kayla at her hospital office that Victor's body has been recovered. Kayla is stunned and describes the news as terrible. "Is it?" Steve inquires. Kayla is aware that Victor has done terrible things to him. "And to you," he adds, "and a whole lot of other people." Steve doesn't want to dance on Victor's grave, but he also doesn't want to forget who Victor was. Steve apologizes for what he said earlier after Kayla contacts Brady. Victor was a parent, uncle, and grandfather to people they care about who were suffering. Kayla had no intention of dismissing his feelings. He might be sympathetic to Victor's family while also despising what he has done to him. Victor brought Steve to Salem to spy on Kayla and Beau, and to deliver him the pawn Aka. John. Thinking about what he did back then makes him nauseous. He can't count the number of horrible things Victor has done over the years, but he'll never forgive him for kidnapping Kayla while she was pregnant with Stephanie. Xander texts Maggie in the Spectator's office for an update on Victor. When Chloe inquires about the report she gave him, he states that he has one question: "Have you decided whether or not you're going to marry me?" Chloe assures him that they're taking their time, even if it's only been a day. Xander doesn't need time, but Chloe isn't certain he's moved on from Sarah. Justin calls before Xander can properly answer. His brow furrows as he thanks Justin for informing him. A surprised Xander states after hanging up that he assumed Victor would live forever. He recalls how he would have devoted his life to earn his uncle's admiration. All he wanted was for Victor to recognize him as a true Kyriakis, but he rejected every time. He was hurt, so he sought to hurt him back. He recalls Victor nearly killing him in retaliation, but relenting and punishing him by pulling him the gardener. Victor's opinion of Xander has shifted, according to Chloe. He even appointed Xander as Titan's CEO. Just as Philip arrived home, Xander yells about proving himself to Victor. One of Victor's favorite pastimes was playing them off each other. Xander weeps at Victor's death, believing he was the same degenerate he was when he arrived in Salem. Despite all, he had feelings for Victor. Chloe inquires whether there is anything she can do. He jokes that she could marry him, but then everyone would know she did it for the wrong reasons. Instead, he requests some alone time. Chloe tells him she loves him before leaving. Kayla tells Steve at the hospital that Victor could be harsh and shocking, but there was another side to him. Her mother fell in love with him, and he felt the same way. As they discuss Caroline and Maggie's redemption of Victor, Steve wonders what type of man he'd be without Kayla's affection. Victor, according to Steve, gave him the nicest gift he could possibly get. You, my life's love. He believes Victor did his best to return Caroline's love. In his memory, he will continue to return her love. Kayla will hold him accountable. He assures her that she will not be required to. They kiss while wrapping their arms around one another. When Belle pays a visit to Sean in his office, he expresses concern about working for Rawlings. Belle smiles. He might not have to be concerned about that anymore. When Belle receives a call from John, she turns solemnly to Sean. She's sorry to break the news to him, but your grandfather is no longer alive. Rawlings arrives at Steve and Kayla's, where Abby notifies the acting mayor that his time has ended. Rawlings laughs. Abby will be thrown out of office. Abby tells him that he will only stay long enough to name his successor. Meet Mayor Paulina Price. Kate admits Roman is correct as she sits alone at the Brady pub bar. She must inform Philip. Chloe approaches. Xander remembers Victor telling him, soon before his wedding to Sarah, that he is a true Kyriakis. Of that I'm very proud, Victor says. Xander's face crumples in the present. On Days of Our Lives, Suzanne Rogers celebrates her 50th year as Maggie, and Kate receives a surprise. Days of Our Lives is now only available on Peacock. Subscribe to Peacock to ensure you never miss an episode. Please keep in mind that if you buy something after clicking on a link in this story, we may gain a small commission on the sale. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.